Hello teachers, my name is Sharon and welcome to a lesson on how to use Pinterest. In today's lesson we will talk about how to use Pinterest.com to acquire lesson plans to teach students. This is a very important way for us to collaborate in the classrooms. Pinterest is a virtual pin board that allows you to organize and share all the beautiful things you find on the web. You can browse boards created by others to discover new things and get inspiration from people who share your interests. You know, a lot of people have asked, what can you use the pin boards for? And many times you can use them for various things, but most importantly, we as teachers will use the Pinterest boards for making out our lesson plans and collaborating with other teachers. In addition, you also need to know what is a pin. Now, a pin is an image added to Pinterest, and a pin can be added from a website using the pin button, or you can upload images from your computer. Each pin added using the pin it button links back to the site it came from. This particular board gives you a good idea of what a pin actually is. You can see the different pins on the board. And since you will be creating a board, I'd like to tell you what is a board. A board is a set of pins. A board can be created on many topics such as cool posters, recipes for dinner, and of course lesson plans. You can add as many pins to the board as you want. Meanwhile, there are three other things that I need to show you about Pinterest, and it's going to be a lot of fun. It's very exciting. These three things are: create your profile page, navigate the website, and find lesson plans. Once this is done, we can expand and review more videos for interesting things in the future. Teachers never had a way to share teaching resources, to do group projects, and other links to fun stuff. Pinterest can give us the platform we need to collaborate. Okay, as you can see, we're on the Pinterest creating a profile website, and for the sake of this lesson, I'm called Bobby Last Lessons. Now, right here under my name, I will click on Settings to show you how to set up your profile. Now, your profile is on this page along with the Edit Account Settings, but the profile information is shown. Of course, my first name is Bobby, last name is called Last Lessons, and Pinterest gave me a link to the Pinterest.com/ with my username Girl Love Lessons. Now I could have put in a picture of myself, and it tells you to upload an image, so I need to try to get a nice photo in there. I would need to fill in, you also would need to fill in some good information about yourself. The profile is very important. Maybe you could fill in information about being a teacher, the subjects you love, and all the good experiences you had teaching the students. Here you can put in a location of the part of the country you live in, and if you have a website, you may want to do that. Search privacy, we'll turn that off because we want others to find our lesson plans and we want to find theirs. Social networks, Facebook, you have an option to turn that off or on, log in with Facebook or Twitter, and we save the profile. Now we'll take them back to our home page. And here we have an opportunity to create our Pin It button. We need to create the Pin It button, as I was talking about that earlier in the presentation, the lessons, that before you can start pinning and creating pin boards, you will need to have a Pin It button in your bookmark. And in order to create your Pin It button, you just take this icon and drag it into your bookmark bar. Now, once you dragged it into your bookmark bar, you then will be able to do your pin boards and so forth. Now it wants me to type a name, and for the pin it button, well, we just leave it as pin it button. Okay, there you are. Now let's go back to our boards, and we want to create a board, and we want to create that board about lesson plans. We'll call this History Lessons. Select the category. Of course, that's going to be education, and we're going to turn off that secret and turn it on. We want to have others to learn more about us and our boards, and we learn more about their boards. And if you want to invite a friend, you just put in their email address and invite them. And now let's click Create Board. Okay. And as you can see, we have that called History Lessons. And if we want to edit that board, it takes us back here if we want to do some editing of that board. Now, let's add to the board. Add a pin. So that means we need to go onto a website and find some a website link. We'll say free history lessons. Okay, here are some free history lessons, and what I'm going to do is get that website link, copy it, and then I'm going to place it here, and it's going to find those images. Now I'm going to type in a little description. I just typed in Teachers Love History Lessons, and I'm going to pin it. And remember, I was able to pin it because we created our pin it button. We created a pin it button by placing that pin it icon into our bookmark bar. And now we have created our first board. Now let's go back, and you can add, you see what I said, Teachers Love History Lessons, and you can add a comment there if you like. Let's go back. My system seems to be a little slow moving tonight. Try again. Let's go back. Okay. All right, and others may decide to repin this same website. Here's the link right here, and they also may decide to, those that are interested in this particular lesson plan, may decide to make comments, and other teachers will see this information about your lesson plans. And that's pretty much it concerning Pin Interest.